It's trophy time here in the Women's Pro Series 6. Megan Proctor, Kirsty Davies, they have squared up already this weekend. Yesterday's semi-final, it was Megan Proctor that got the victory into the final. Came up short against Harriet Haynes. This time they're battling it out in the final. Simon Webb and Amy Beecham with you for this one. And do you think yesterday's match will have any bearing on what's going to happen here?
I don't think so, no. I mean, I guess it's quite I didn't see yesterday's match, so I guess, was there any bad? Well, was it good standard?
I would say, in terms of Kirsty's level that she can play at, she really dipped early in the match and allowed Megan to get off to a flyer.
Yeah.
And I think it was more to do with, I mean, a bit of both. Megan played well and Kirsty played poorly. And then it switched and Kirsty Lee was just too far behind to claw back into it.
I think potentially for Kirsty it's less about who she's playing and more the fact that she's not won one of those main yet. I know she's won a mini-series, but she's not won a main event yet, and she's easily good enough to have won. So yeah. I think it's potentially more a factor of that than who she's playing.
I think that the early part of the match for Kirsty Lee is important. If she can get off to a solid start, take out a finish or two and get herself in front, I think she could run away and fly, because her A game is so good.
Yeah.
And that's how she won the semi-final. She just played a really good level and got off to a really solid start. She took her first two finishes out and she was away. And if she gets off to a slow start, maybe yesterday's match and previous semis and finals will come back. She has been in the final already this year.
She has a good chance here.
Yeah, a really good chance to get going with her first visit here. Get the cue ball back out into the middle of the table.
Yeah, I mean, can you avoid the yellow, or do you play the one into the top corner now?
I think you can. Hit it well. Oh, she's going straight up, so yeah. She obviously feels she can't.
Yeah, I think that was the right choice. Maybe landed a little bit awkward in terms of stretching. Yeah.
Extension called.
Cue ball. Oh, I thought that was about to take the tip as well.
Yeah.
A little fortunate there. Getting a little trickier here at the back end than I was expecting it to be for Kirsty Lee. I thought she'd fly through this finish the way she played in the semi.
When she played for the one down the table, just ran on an extra ball or two, didn't it? And stretching, you're always struggling then to control. That's a very good shot. Again, overrun a little bit, but I fancy her to knock this in.
Yeah, very nice. Tough 8-ball though. Decided just to roll that in and give herself every chance of the pot. I mean, she's off the cushion and from distance. Big shot, I feel, for Kirsty Lee in this match, just to get going. Oh, right in there. Very good.
Not a great break.
This is going to be a touchy frame.
Yeah, you say that, but at that last little nudge, I think, has given a little chance on reds if you do want to be aggressive.
Yeah, I agree with you, actually. Looking at the layout again. Every red actually has a pocket.
Yeah.
It's only the 8-ball that might need a nudge. It might go cleanly up the table.
You can nudge it here. It's not ideal.
Bit of a stretch.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame her for slowing down there. I think that's the right shot.
Just a containing shot for Kirsty. Nothing really
Yeah.
to go at there. Would have been a good chance if she could have found that tough pot. Same problem with the 8-ball on red, but good reds to try and deal with it. But the miss means it's Kirsty Lee with the table. Still not an inviting layout for her, but she might be more interested than the previous visit. Oh, how'd you hit that gap? Time to pull back.
Yeah.
One thinks.
Although, where's the effective safety? What do you play here to not leave at least half a chance for Meg?
Lost a turn.
Yeah, you'd still have the one in the corner, but potentially blocked it.
Yeah, that might be a nice touch for her, just to block off the... Now it's a lot tougher. I feel like this tactical exchange is on a bit of a knife edge. Both players want to be aggressive, and both players can be.
Yeah.
But they just can't quite get the look they're looking for.
Frustrating, isn't it, when you want to go, but you know it's not quite the right thing to do.
Yeah. I was the other way around. I kept going when I wanted to play safe. Always looking for the safety. Oh, very good pot from Megan. Still needs the breakout. Is there the angle?
Doesn't look like it, does it?
Looks too straight.
Yeah.
If anything, off straight the wrong way. Oh, what a shot.
Great shot. That's so unlucky.
Created an angle that really wasn't there. This is excellent. Had a little bit more angle than I thought, but still very good to get there. Very unfortunate not to be on anything.
Not the worst result.
I'd be tempted to play the safety off the 2 yellows just to nudge them open, but I guess she wants to keep it there as the wall of safety. Oh, she's just going to go straight out to for the pot. Clever shot though.
Yeah, she was on the inside one to the corner if it had dropped, wasn't she?
Yeah, lovely two-way shot. Very nearly. If it just shaves it on the way through,
yeah,
it works out really well, but just missed it and then doesn't hit the contact. Doesn't hit the cushion after contact, I should say. So a chance for 2-0. With cue ball in hand, really is a chance to go.
Wow.
What a mistake with cue ball in hand.
She got away with it a bit, I think. I'd have been tempted to play, unless the yellow underneath the red goes in the bottom left, I might have been tempted to play that first and screw onto that ball.
I was thinking exactly the same thing, just because I felt that was an awkward ball to get to. A little bend just to be able to make the pot, but that doesn't really help. Not sure what she's looking at here. Time to get creative.
I'm not really sure what she played in the end, to be honest.
Yeah, there wasn't much on.
No.
So it's another opportunity for Kirsty Lee. Not the start to the final Megan was looking for. Oh, just knocks the 8 ball into a more awkward position, and it just feels, this frame has just felt a little bit awkward all the way through, hasn't it? It wasn't the best of breaks from Megan, and it's just felt messy. And that 8 ball could be the end to the frame that sort of goes with it.
Yeah, you've got a nice ball to just drop in straight behind it, though, haven't you?
Yeah.
I think this is actually, if you're playing the one over the pocket now, I think this is the most difficult shot for me to get nice position.
Oh, she's going to leave it down there.
Yeah, bit surprised.
Yeah, and that means she's going to be playing it to get onto the 8 ball.
Potentially play for the double.
Yeah. Top left corner now.
Yeah. No.
No, but a good outcome.
Yeah, she played a. She moved a white over deliberately, but Meg's long potting is really, really good. So I think she'll go close to getting this in the opposite top corner.
Kirsty Lee certainly Played the percentage on that shot.
Yeah.
Knew it was going to stay near the pocket. And Megan overcuts. Might get the snooker. Not quite. Been commentating with Tony Holgate today, and we were talking about this frame 3, and it feels like on repeat this weekend we have seen 2-0 become 2-1 and then 2-2 rather than the 3-0. We keep seeing players have good opportunities for 3-0 and making an error, letting their opponents into the match. So that's what faces Kirsty right now. This is a chance for 3-0.
A bit of work to do. I think you should probably take reds.
Helps if she's on the straight one to the corner.
Yeah.
The way she's looking, she is. Actually wasn't straight, it was a lovely angle to get onto the awkward ball.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Now in prime position for the break clearance and that 3-0 lead.
Yeah. She's taking her time to work it out a little bit just for this one that's slightly in this half of the table.
All worked out well. One more positional shot. Nearly got into that a touch too much, but it's all good. And that completes the break clearance and a 3-0 lead. Yes, same again. So the right hand side pushes it to the left and it's a half ball and a messy layout. This was a great camera angle to see it. Yeah, looks away in disgust.
Yeah, I mean, I've played Meg in practice, and it's nothing like a normal, pace, even pace of break.
Yeah,
Miss hitting it or not, she normally smashes.
gives it a lot more than that.
Absolutely, yeah.
She isn't really trying to hit it with too much power at all.
No, and I mean, you don't. The tables that plays that nice, you don't need to smash them. But I certainly wouldn't be taking as much pace off as she seems to be.
Well, it's not a good layout again. This is very similar to frame 2.
Just trying to put that over the bag, yeah.
This one could play out very similar to frame 2 as well. This one could take a little while.
I'm not sure I'd be potting too many reds here if I was Meg. I'd be looking to try and pot some yellows. If you could get on the plant to the middle and perhaps put the white on the top rail potentially.
Might play that loss a turn now.
Yeah.
Pot a couple of her own to get there is difficult.
Yeah, I obviously had some help trying to learn the tactics from Kirsty, who's just played in the semi-finals. I think he's quite strong tactically at these rules.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can just be as simple as having more balls on the table is a big advantage. She's played that well.
Yeah, and she still holds her 5-4 advantage in that front.
Yeah.
Just feathers it. Good outcome for Kirsty Lee.
Meg just doesn't need to be in a rush here.
Yeah, remember it's a 50-minute match. You've got plenty of time.
Yeah.
More important to win this frame slowly than try and chase it and lose it.
Yeah, she tried to get back behind the red there. I'd have been tempted just to play it thin, tie the yellows up and put the white in near the rail.
Well, one way or another, that's worked out okay.
Yeah. Yeah, giving herself a chance. And that's why I think the previous shot was maybe a bit of a mistake from Meg, not to just play thin, tie the yellows up. Not worry about trying to get another snooker.
Well, maybe a touch too far on that one.
Yeah.
Wanted to be just off straight so she could top in and open up the 8-ball, maybe by hitting the red, but hard to. I mean, she can go into the 8-ball, but it wouldn't be on the yellow, so looking for other options.
Would you double the yellow and top into the red?
Yeah, I think that shot's on.
This is it. I hate these because you can't really see what the angle it's so thin and looking away.
Also, how do you get on the 8-ball? You're trying to find a miracle kind of path here and a nudge and everything else.
Yeah, you hit it hard and then hope it works out and pretend you played it.
It's a very good effort.
Yeah.
Nice to hear the 5 times world champion giving us some trade secrets there.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I really enjoy these rules for how often just giving it a slap is the right shot. Yeah, so looking to play this off the red. I think she'll go close to this.
It's a great effort, but it's exactly
what Meg needs.
Yeah, this is it. Open up the shoulders and just get going here.
And this is where I was impressed with her. She had a few of these in the semi, didn't she? And she controlled them well, generally, and didn't give herself any dramas.
Yeah, she came back. She was in a similar position in yesterday's final. Came back really strongly, and it was a 8-ball and in off, wasn't it? At the end, that was the final dagger. She would have had a chance maybe in one more frame, but she kept fighting, and that was impressive.
And I do think it's a bit of a different opponent. I think Kirsty's as talented as Harriet is, but Harriet obviously has the experience of winning titles out there. Kirsty's not won in this arena yet, and that absolutely makes a difference if someone comes back at you.
Yeah, completely agree. Oh, it's just getting awkward.
Yeah. I think she almost played that shot thinking there's a choice of two, I'll be on one, rather than really thinking what ball am I going to play for here, and making sure she was good on one of them. Good shot.
Yeah, brilliant recovery. And a nice angle to track behind the 8-ball here. Well, we've just turned into the second half of the match on the match clock. Megan Proctor's about to get her first frame on the board. It was needed. She was given some help there from Kirsty Lee. Just at the right time. Just trails by 2.
I'm terrible at cut breaking.
Unfortunately, you have a very good front ball break, so.
Sometimes. And again, she's got a good split, but not made a ball, so chance for Meg to get back within one.
Really good layout. Mind you, I'm saying really good layout, thinking reds, but if you take the only red you can pot is the one over bottom right. If you take that, then the reds don't become good because the one above it's awkward.
Yeah, if you were on the plant first shot, then it's a great chance, but she's wow. I think she tried to screw into the either yellow or red, and has just misjudged it.
Yeah, quite like the choice of shot. If she gets half ball on the yellow, she's going to have a choice. Just got it clean and past it.
Yeah.
Remains an open table, which means short position available here for Kirsty, and these reds look good. Very good.
Yeah, again, it's just about good close control, isn't it, of the white. Just let that one run on a bit. It's a good recovery shot now.
Well, half a recovery.
Yeah.
I think it does go top right. Tough pot. Got to control the cue ball as well. Need to strike this one well.
Yeah, great.
Just like that. Although still hampered cueing.
Yeah, this is horrible because you're hampered on both, aren't you? You almost need to play the more difficult one for position, I think.
Yeah, with you there. Really got into that really well. Could have done with being an extra foot further up the table. Oh, she makes the pot, but foul's been called. Must have hit the yellow on the way through.
Yeah.
Really good pot though.
Yeah.
Let's have another look.
Yeah.
Yeah, just feathers it.
Extension called.
Just taking her time to work out the route she wants to go.
Yeah, I was just trying to think whether it was better to get rid of one of the yellows at the top of the table and use the other to connect to the 8-ball, but I think the red makes it a bit awkward. So I think I like keeping both there.
Yeah, I think gives you more margin for error when you play up from the bottom as well.
Yeah.
She underhit that one a little bit. I'd have liked to have been kind of flat on the bottom rail, but still okay. Yeah, good shot.
Touch straight here. Going to work the cue ball. Does well.
Yeah, she's played that really well.
Very well controlled shot, yeah.
Is she thick enough on this to hold the red? Yeah, perfect. Good shot.
She's worked the whole finish really well.
Yeah.
Very steady, under control.
Yeah, and I don't think she's got the initial route she planned in her head, but every shot was still very makeable. She's not made anything difficult for herself. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, back within one. This final is just turning.
A bit better. I don't remember notice Meg before doing the half almost stand up.
Yeah.
Got movement upwards before she hits it.
Yeah, better than the last couple, but certainly a much better layout. Unfortunately, it's not her that has the layout, it's Kirsty Davies.
Yeah.
Red ball's in play.
I think she'd like to be on the one bottom corner now. I'm not sure she can see it.
Just going to work it out. When do you go to left centre?
Yeah.
So coming down the table now. Looks like it's quite a lot of angle. Make the case for top left here if it goes clean.
Yeah, I actually think you could play bottom right. The yellow potentially a little bit in the way, but I wouldn't mind playing the outside of the red to the bottom left and then playing the one in the middle.
Yeah, she agrees. Needs to get to the straight or past it. Looks a bit short.
Does the last red go between the black and yellow? The yellow looks in the way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can't screw to the cushion and then drop it in the corner.
It's really awkward.
Screwing up and down, I think. Yeah. Gonna be behind the black, is she?
Might be able to play it off the yellow if she is.
Yeah.
Or just bend it. It's very tight. It might just be on it.
Yeah, off the yellow. Good shot.
Still needs the 8 ball. Just done well to get here. Hammers home the 8 ball. Excellent finish from Kirsty Davies. Definitely got the better of the breakers, Kirsty, in terms of power and control, but
yeah,
this time it's dry.
Some work to do though, not an easy layout. Chance to go. But need to plan how you're coming about these 2 yellows at the bottom.
Yellow balls in.
Helps just getting the red out the way. I wonder if the yellow, I think the yellow 2 together might go bottom left. Which might help.
Yeah. I think if you had the cue ball control of Clint or Potsy or one of the other top pros, you'd probably play onto the top yellow in the middle, wouldn't you? And then just split the...
Make it easy.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go bottom left, you need one good shot somewhere to get there, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Just overrun that one a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to
Yeah.
get there from the angle she has now and to get onto the one at the top of the table. Even if you land nicely, it's going to be hard to deal with the 2 at the bottom from there. Sort of going down a rabbit hole all of a sudden.
I think if you played the double on the one that's near the top rail, the side rail, sorry, you would leave the angle in the middle to play the kernel. I feel like she's chasing a bit here.
Yeah, digging a pretty big hole.
Where she's just pointed her cue suggests that it does go in the bottom corner, so still a chance if she plays a good shot here.
Oh dear. So that tells us that it did go.
Yeah, that's wide.
Ball in hand. Salmon.
How patient is Kirsty going to be here?
Um,
I think she's just going to go. I mean, it's not a great ball to open it up.
no, I mean it just depends how you're feeling, doesn't it? She missed the red on the way out.
Cue ball.
Yeah. Looked tight to miss that red on the way out.
Yeah, very fortunate to keep the cue ball on the table. And that's where the good fortune ends.
Yeah.
Not on anything here. I think the yellow goes. Not sure you can get on the other yellow though.
And what about the 3-ball plant? Yellow, red, yellow.
Yeah, might be on. Just think it might, because of where the red is,
Yeah.
the second red, it might squeeze it just to the right hand side as we look. Well, that's one way to do it. Little flick. Oh, that would have been some
Almost.
fluke. That would have been some fluke. Just from the main camera, I thought it might just flick it.
Ball.
Might have been tempted to play bottom rail there rather than side rail.
Yeah,
Salmon.
give it a good old hit.
Still a bit of working out for Kirsty to do here, just with the 2 balls both.
Seconds away from the final 10 minutes and 15 seconds. A shot, a 3-frame advantage. Feels very significant. I was about to say we're going to see it, but that wasn't the best of shots from Kirsty.
No, I'd have been happy leaving it almost flat on the rail and just screwing out, I think. Or
coming out an extra 3-4 rolls.
Yeah.
Make sure you can just bump it out.
15-second shot clock now in.
That's fine.
And it is going to be a 3-frame advantage. Kirsty Davies on the brink of her first title. Change to the cup break.
Yeah, I don't mind that. It's good to see her try something different.
Yeah, identifying it's not working and trying to find another way.
Extension call.
Not come out great. Good shot. There is a chance on yellows here. Tough, but they all go.
That's exactly what she needs, is quick finishes.
Yeah, you don't want that too much in it, but there is a tendency, and I do this certainly, where you rush it, but from perspective when you sat in here, they're all going to be quick finishes on 15 seconds, and there's, you know, plenty of time, so...
You just need to make the finish.
Yeah.
Make the finish, it's going to be 2 minutes at the worst way, and
yeah,
important to make the finish. Doesn't work out this time.
that is difficult to keep in your mind when you're out there, though, and you're behind, and you
sort of almost instinctively start rushing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Does that come with comfort of being in this situation multiple times, that you've got a little bit more time than you think?
Yeah, certainly, but it goes out the window a bit when you're behind.
Yeah.
But you certainly do get used to it, as much as you can ever get used to 15 seconds. Because it's bizarre how long 15 seconds is when you're trying to waste time.
Yeah.
Waste time.
You watch the clock and it never moves. It's going so slowly.
Yeah, that's fine. You hold on the red and play the yellow in the opposite middle. Oh, Meg. It's a poor miss. Seemed to rush that one, didn't she?
Yeah. Exactly what we're talking about. Probably a little bit of focus on the cannon as well. Although it wasn't the full pocket.
No. No.
7 minutes to go. Not a good angle.
No, it needs okay, if this goes in the middle, it's fine. Yeah, she was on it, that's fine.
Yeah, opens it all up. Stops in her tracks because she wants to make sure the 8 ball goes to the corner.
Yeah. She's screwing away from it a little bit now, but I think she'll be able to hold it well enough. It decides to go up and down.
Likes that shot. A couple of times she's played it today.
Yeah, and it's perfect. Kirsty's cueing is one of the best in the game.
Gets on the 8 in the middle. All good. 6-2 the lead with that 8 ball.
Yeah.
And not certain, but very much one hand on the trophy here. And the last player that made both finals and lost, Stevie Dempsey, turned up at the very next event and won it. So
yeah,
bear that in mind, Megan, if you do go on to lose it, although she'll try here. 538, cue ball in hand anywhere on the table. But 4 frames in 538 is some going.
Yeah.
Yellow ball's in court.
Didn't really want that.
Bottom cushion plant.
It's
in the
close,
top
isn't
right
it?
corner, yeah. That's the shot for me. It was close.
Ball in hand.
Just tried to give it a ride.
Yeah.
I think doing though, and it's a bit of time wasting
Yeah.
job here for
absolutely.
Kirsty Lee. Slowly go through this one. Little bit straight here, but it's not really the problem. Just run the time down.
Yeah.
Great pot. I think she's relaxed here. I think she knows.
Yeah. And I think it'll be a weight off her shoulders as well, because I think she's had a few near misses, and
She also knows how well she can play.
yeah, absolutely.
It is a race to 8, so this isn't for it. But it will get her to 7 and have a lead that will not be able to be pegged back.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Meg gets up for a handshake here. She'll know in her own mind that the game's up.
Well, they're celebrating like it's a victory, but it isn't. Not yet. The cut break certainly worked for her, a little bit too
Yeah.
little too late. But she started to make some balls with the cut break. And credit to her, she is going to try and run around the table here and make a fast finish.
Yeah.
It's not going to go her way, but she can take so much from this weekend.
Yeah.
Red conceded. Match.
And she has decided to concede at that moment, and that is it. Kirsty Lee Davies has won her first title with Ultimate Pool on the Ultimate Pool Women's Pro Series. She has been knocking on the door. It is finally opened, and she finally has a title to her name. Megan Proctor, 2 finals this weekend, just coming up short, but a massive stride forward in her career.
Let's make some noise for Kirsty Lee Davies.